We complete the look at the Absolute Trinity with Absolute Batman, which has been pretty much consistently the best book out of the three. And for this issue, we take a look back at basically the origin of Absolute Batman. We sort of know what happened, his father getting killed, and so that's how he came to be. But this time we get a look at basically how he worked out how to be Batman, the gadgets and whatever, which I still say Batman has to be rich in this universe to be affording the kind of things he has to do. We get a look back at it. The book starts off with Bruce Wayne about to say something at the trial for Joe Chill, that's the man who killed his father, about to say something. But then we cut to a part now where we have some gangsters basically looking to extort some people. Right? They want them to pay some money, and this woman decides she's not going to pay anything to any gangster. So he pushes her off the roof, only for her to come back up and we're going on. And all of a sudden, I guess, Dracula, if you want to put it that way, shows up. And this thing comes screeching off the roof. It's basically Batman. Okay, it's basically Batman. Comes screeching off the roof there and is biting people and stuff like that. We could see this is an early attempt on what he's trying to do. He's apparently trying to make himself look like some kind of vampire or bat creature or something. Not even sure what's going on. He got a suit on and it looked like an early version of the original Batman's outfit. He's got like fangs and thing like that, red eyes and claws, and he's picking at people and all of that. And one of the guys shoots at him, and his cape is bulletproof, attacks him, pulls out the gun at him and stuff like that. And you kind of get some flashbacks again of young Bruce Wayne with his father and how he's working on some project and stuff like that. But then you see Mr. Bat decide that he's not going to shoot the guy. Some more gangsters come and he takes off. And then he goes back there and he's pretty much pissed off at what happened because it's just theatrics and thing, face paint, voice distorter, silicone fangs loaded with paralytic, and gun and all kind of thing. He just burning everything. Because he knows what he knows, he knows what he wants to do, but he hasn't worked out yet how to actually do it. So he's basically going through a trial and error, trying to figure out what works best, what doesn't. Like I say, it's an origin story, so to speak. Understand me? It's an origin story. You see him there trying to do things, pumping iron. But again, as it comes to this Batman, he's trying to be a detective, but they're trying to make him into Batman without it working, because this would seem more like a Batman who would be a guy who would be at his local gym or something like that, and he decided to go there and do something like that. If they done a story like that, it might have worked. But in this, they're trying to add layers to him, and like I said, it's big fun. That's the whole thing about it. The book doesn't take itself seriously, but it tries to be serious, and that's what actually makes it fun in regards to it. So he's trying to figure out what the thing. You see him going on, he's tracking pipelines of guns and stuff that's coming into the country, and learning who the players are and stuff like that. All of this. So a truck is going out there, a little bit stuff, and this little RC racing car that looks like a Batmobile comes out there underneath the truck. They're driving and he's in the road. And again, he just activates this thing from the little RC car, and it shoots out this, so that pretty much sends the car right in. And he's saying a bottle jack and RC Roadster, a little bit 4,600 kV, some black paint, all under $1,000. There's no way you can build this stuff for under $1,000. Come on, who are they really trying to fool? It's something. But so he crashes these trucks and thing, and all the weapons and stuff fall out, and then he takes down the criminals as well. So it's a process. You go back to him and his father there, and they're trying to checking about this design that he's building and all of that. And then you get this really disturbing part, yeah, where his father tells him, he actually wanted to be a doctor, but he didn't follow through with it. And he asks him why. He says, his father, Bruce's grandfather, used to, he drove a bus, and they would go down to the amusement park thing and all that and the other. And then one day they were out at the park, and then all of a sudden his father just dropped right in front of him because he was playing and was a joke, but then he told him, he was dead, and that just terrified him. And Bruce is like, what was it that killed him? And it was a massive coronary. The doctor said he was dead before he hit the ground. Like, Jesus Christ, who has this kind of conversation with that child? Bruce really looks like he could be about 7 or 8 years old. You talking about how your father just dropped dead right in front of you when you were literally the same age as him, and he was a massive coronary, and the doctor said he was dead before he hit the ground. Like, holy shit! Come on, you can be a little differently. You could have said like, your grandpa passed away and I happened to be there. It was a traumatic, but I wanted to be a doctor to save people. You just basically break it down in the coldest way possible. How your father died right in front of you when you were his age. Like, seriously, man, that's messed up. Really, really messed up. And then he goes like, so I just mix, so it just became what I wanted to do. Heart surgeon. It was about to have, I was about to apply to med school when we got pregnant with you. Though, and well, that changed things. And he's like, and Bruce is like, so is this a guilt trip? Like, it's not even the weirdest father-son relationship, but one of the relationship I've heard in a long time. It's very, very disturbing. Like, really, really disturbing. Honestly, I don't even know. And then, you get back to Bruce on the stand talking, and he talks about how, he went to he went to the zoo that day with with his class, and he saw his father smiling. And I knew in that moment, I knew that this was as happy as it ever, as happy as it gets ever. I wanted to stay in it, to never leave. And you get to see him there now. You see more Bruce with this like I said, his origin story. Them he leaving Gotham, going to different places, riding around on a motorcycle to learn about how different things are done, so he could you know build up what needs to be done again. What he has to do. And then we get back to the trial with Bruce talking about the Joe Chill. And we all know he kind of had a potty mouth from the way he pretty much yelled at his mother before. But boy, did it get in this. He was like, "Whoever you killed that happiness, Mr. Chill forever. So I'm not staying for anything you have to say. I don't care what made you do what you did. I just need you to know that I hate you. I literally have to hate you." Yeah, that's not, you're ruining it, but wow, this kid is a real potty mouth. Honestly. Honestly, but it's still like interesting thing. Yeah, he's going around searching about what he needs to do, how he's to do, and you see more of him pumping iron, because you literally get to see now how he became the engineer who lives, because all that pumping of iron is just turning him into a jacked giant. That's it. That's then while he's doing that, he's building up his suit and thing more, going around to different places, seeing what are available. You can just find out how he basically set up different bases all over Gotham. Again, how he did that is beyond me, because all these abandoned places that have around Gotham that he could set up, and that will take money. But for some reason, they keep wanting us to believe that he's poor. And I don't know why he doesn't have any money at all. He's testing out his gadgets and all kind of thing. The things they used to walk on, the cave that's giving the walk around, all of these testing out and doing all of it. Absolutely all of it is what's happening there. Yeah, so it's a pretty, like I say, it's a it's basically an origin story issue of what happens with it. You get that, you see he's looking at, you see him there now, he's checking out all these people at some gala that they're having, or so he knows what's going on and who's doing what. Police show up there and then he jumps off the roof and he's gone. All of this. So it took a break from the main story that's going on with Black Mask and all of this to tell this origin story. And it got pretty freaking creepy with him, with his father basically telling him that, his old man just dropped dead right in front of him when he was basically his age. That's pretty disturbing. We also find out that, young Bruce Wayne had quite the potty mouth. But it is an origin story. And you get to see him traveling around. I think it doesn't have the most of the action and things like that, but it does what it does. It's a decent story. Still overall the best out of the Trinity. This one didn't have much things to do. So for Absolute Batman number 4, I will give this issue a solid 3 out of 5. I know I didn't have the action or stuff like that and the other and things in regards to it, but at least it still told the story was trying to tell, stuck to it. We got a little bit more of what was going on. Okay. Still a solid book overall, regardless. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.